Good day, I'm Dr. Ting, and in this short video clip, we are going to look at your assignment documents. Once you have unzipped your assignment folder, you will be able to see 7 documents. The first is your assignment cover page. Make sure you include this cover page as your first page of your assignment. Fill in all these blanks accordingly. Followed by the second document, which is your assignment assessment rubric. And there are few items here. We will go through each of these items accordingly, week after week, and all this will be your tasks to be done week after week, which will be posted in your Google Classroom as well. And I will go through each one of these items to make sure that you have fulfilled all these requirements. Make sure you follow very closely with your weekly tasks. Next will be the assessment rubric. And this assessment rubric, you will have to actually submit individually each one of you, submit one copy of this to assess your team member. This is where you can assess your team member and tell us whether your team member is a sleeping member. If your team member is a sleeping member, make sure that you give them the total marks which is less than 5 or the total of less than 50%. Out of 100%, make sure you calculate and the sum should be less than 50% if it is a sleeping member. So based on the marks that you give to your team member, we will reduce or we will apply penalty on your team member accordingly. But again, if let's say you found out that your team member is a sleeping member, please inform your tutor or please inform me in week 2 or week 3 so I can take action accordingly. So make sure this to be submitted. You submit this individually, each one of you. Next document will be assignment evaluation form. Each group will need to submit a research paper together with the cover page and then your evaluation form with the team member in one report. And under this evaluation form, we're going to sum up all the marks here for part 1, part 2 individual assessment. And this individual assessment is actually this form. And we're going to add up everything and that will be your assignment marks. The next will be the assignment specification. And you are going to produce a paper like this with the title, with the author names, with the abstract, keywords, and then subsection. And we'll go through each of these subsections, which will include your problem statement, objective, question, hypothesis, analysis, methodology, literature review, etc. We'll go through each one of these items week after week. And I have posted this as well under your Google Classroom in your weekly tasks. You'll be able to see each one of these items are listed here. And I'm going to check each of these items accordingly. Means that in week 2, you have to get this done. And week 3, I will come back to week 2 tasks and check it accordingly. Next will be your assignment submission checklist. And you will have to submit this assignment checklist signed by your team member and attach it to your report. And lastly, your assignment report is actually a template for you to fill in the blanks. So once you have done with certain parts, you can actually fill in the blanks here. So let's take a look at the folder again. Assignment cover page will be submitted together with your report, which is your assignment report, with the submission checklist. And you will have to also attach it with your evaluation form. Now this 4 of this should be combined into one document only. And you submit this one document. At the end of the day, each one of you will have to submit this one particular form individually submission. That's all for this video clip. Thank you for your attention.